Sterling K. Brown is an American actor that has grown more popular over his career and has made a name for himself. Most may recognize him from the show This Is Us, the movie Black Panther, or even just his voice from the Angry Birds movie 2. Either way, Brown has been in a lot of projects and has had a very successful career. So in today's video, we'll be diving into the actor's life, including his net worth, lifestyle, and how he spends his millions. But before we get into the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel with notifications turned on so you don't miss any of the new videos we post. Sterling K. Brown was born in St. Louis, Missouri, being one of 5 children, and went by his middle name Kelby for most of his childhood until he turned 16. His father died when Sterling was only 10, a devastating moment he would later channel into his breakout performance on the TV series This Is Us. Sterling knew acting was his calling when he was a freshman in high school and performed in the musical Godspell. After 3 nights of standing ovations, Sterling, who had previously devoted all of his time to athletics, fell in love with performing, although he didn't think it was practical to pursue acting professionally. However, after 2 years of studying economics at Stanford University, he switched his major to drama. While attending grad school at NYU, Sterling met his wife, actress Ryan Michelle Bathe, when the two performed together in the play Joe Turner's Come and Gone. After school, Sterling performed theater in Ithaca, New York, Berkeley, and in Minnesota at the Guthrie Theater. Eventually, he returned to New York City and performed at the Public Theater as well as Shakespeare in the Park. He moved to Los Angeles for pilot season and after a few years booked a spot on the TV show Army Wives. From there, he appeared in more shows including brief stints on ER, Without a Trace, and Third Watch. He had a recurring role on the comedy Starved and the fantasy horror show Supernatural as vampire hunter Gordon Walker. He appeared in a few movies early in his career, including Stay in 2005, starring Ewan McGregor, and The Trust Man, the same year with Julianne Moore. In 2016, Sterling starred in the FX miniseries The People vs. O.J. Simpson American Crime Story as prosecutor Christopher Darden. He then won an Emmy for Outstanding Supporting Actor in a Limited Series or Movie for his performance. His biggest break to date, though, was his starring role in the TV drama series This Is Us, in which he plays one of the main characters, Randall Pearson. His powerful performance has broken new ground in Hollywood accolades, as he won the first African-American actor to win a Screen Actors Guild Award in the Outstanding Performance by a Male Actor in a Drama Series category. He also won for Outstanding Performance by an Ensemble in a Drama Series with the rest of his This Is Us cast. On the big screen, Sterling appeared in the blockbuster Marvel hit Black Panther and played the criminal Waikiki in the film Hotel Artemis. He also played a role in the science fiction flick The Predator and lent his voice to the Angry Birds movie 2, as well as in 2019 for the hit sequel Frozen 2, bringing to life a new character, Lieutenant Matthias. In the same year, Sterling played the role of Reggie on 4 episodes of the 3rd season of the Prime Video series The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel in 2019. However, despite his time-consuming television duties, he still had time to play a major role in the action thriller The Rhythm Section alongside Blake Lively. With such a career, Brown has not only had lots of opportunities, but has also made millions of dollars along the way. When he signed for his role in This Is Us, around the same time as American Crime Story, his higher-level fame was able to earn him a $35,000 raise above his on-screen siblings, rounding out his salary to $75,000 per episode, according to sources. In the end, Brown, who plays adopted Pearson brother Randall, and the rest of the Pearson immediate family were paid the same, and after negotiation they raised their salaries to a whopping $250,000 per episode. Like the rest of his core co-stars, if Brown is to appear in every episode, he will rake in about $4.5 million just from this show. With that said, his net worth is about $10 million. Besides This Is Us, Brown's substantial net worth is largely due to his work in major motion pictures like Black Panther, Hotel Artemis, Predator, and the hit series Supernatural. Along with his big net worth, Brown has also invested his time and money into multiple charities and organizations, one of them involving cancer awareness. What made me want to get involved in cancer awareness was the passing of my uncle, Brown said. I wanted to do it for this man, my mom's little brother. He died within 6 months of his diagnosis and was a devastating loss for our family. His new web series, Survivorship Today, is an intimate look at the lives of survivors post-cancer, with the first interviews focusing on Justin Berkbichler, who was diagnosed with testicular cancer at only 25 years old. Brown hopes that the project will normalize survivors' experiences. He hopes it will destigmatize the often unpleasant conversations that come along with the cancer battle. Brown explains, when you're able to connect with other people who have found that experience experience, it normalizes it. Instead of feeling like the odd man out, you feel like people understand. I hope it diminishes stigma and normalizes the experience for people who are survivors so they can feel entitled to feel however they feel, grateful or otherwise. The award-winning actor also teamed up with Clorox and the nonprofit The Thrive Collective for a new campaign called Clean is the Beginning, which focuses on the importance of a clean environment for children. In partnership with the campaign, Brown visited New York City and attended an event to celebrate the opening of a newly renovated arts and mentoring hub for at-risk youth in Harlem, where interviewers caught up with him about what made him want to get involved in the project. Being someone who is an artist myself, I recognize the importance of arts in a child development, Brown said. The ability to give free range to an individual's imagination, to have your perspective of the world validated, and to give space for that level of creation to transpire, nothing is more important as far as I'm concerned. While Brown loves to give back, he also likes to spend some of his millions on himself. A few years back, after 6 years in his cozy Los Angeles home, Brown was beginning to feel a little squeezed out. He even admitted that his man cave used to be a disgusting amalgam of junk. Even the Emmy statuette that he won was stowed away in a box. The actor tried to avoid the cluttered space, which was originally a garage disconnected from his family's 1,300 square foot house. Massive IKEA closets held tools, towels, and other odds and ends. So he finally decided to reclaim the detached garage from his home as his own. The space offers a view of the backyard garden and pool where he also replies to emails, takes phone calls, and memorizes lines. And he made sure that the space came out just as he had wished, which skirted the stuffiness of a traditional home office and added a level of sophistication to the typical man cave, calling it a creative workspace. Aside from Brown's busy life and job, the actor has also made not only a great career, but also quite an amazing family. Ryan Michelle Baith, who is Brown's wife of 14 years, was born July 27, 1976 in St. Louis, Missouri, and was raised in Stamford, Connecticut. She attended Stanford University for her undergraduate degree and received an MFA from New York University in 2001. She met her future husband in 1998 in their undergraduate dorm, and the two of them had the first of what would become many performances together in a play. Their bond was formed through shared experiences and similar pasts. We found out that we were both from St. Louis. We didn't know that we were both from St. Louis. Like, our parents went to rival high schools. We were born in the same hospitals. Like, we were friends, Brown said. She was dating somebody. Of course she was. She's gorgeous. So we were just buddies. The relationship would become romantic, and they dated on and off in college. The pair eventually turned the relationship switch to the permanent on position in 2004 and married in 2007. I love actors so much, I decided to marry one, Brown said during his acceptance speech at the SAG Awards in 2018. You're the best scene partner a brother's ever had. But Baith, who just so happens to be Sterling K. Brown's wife, is best recognized for her recurring role on This Is Us as Yvette, a family friend of the Pearsons. The actress, 42, has made appearances on shows such as Empire, How I Met Your Mother, and Trauma, and she's gearing up to star in BET's TV adaptation of The First Wives Club. Baith and Brown, who have two sons, Andrew Jason Sterling Brown, who's 10 years old, and Amare Michael Ryan Christian Brown, who's 8. And Baith has been very open about their parenting styles. Oh, and they definitely know fans look to them as an example. Baith stated, Sterling told me he wanted a relationship that others could see God in and that inspired people to love each other and want to be married. Not only are they collaborators in their marriage, they're also collaborators in their careers. Baith and Brown have worked together twice, on This Is Us and Army Wives, but never on screen at the same time. Baith's This Is Us character, Yvette, is seen in flashbacks to the Pearsons' childhood as a friend of the family and the woman who educates Mandy Moore's matriarch, Rebecca, on how to raise a black child. On Army Wives, Baith recurred as the girlfriend of Kelly Martin's character, Captain Nicole Galassini. But don't ask them to rehearse together, Baith joked. We've learned that there are certain minefields and pitfalls in our relationships, like a slalom. We just move right past them. Rehearsing together is one of those things. With that said, that's going to wrap up this video. Thanks for watching.